welcome to my YouTube channel. So in the last class, we had started with the built-in functions in Oracle PL SQL. So we have started with the character or string functions. So in that we had covered upper function, then we had covered lower function, then we had covered init cap, that is initial capital letter, then length function, then also we had covered with substring function, then in string function, and in today's class we will start with the lstream function. So what is mean by lstream? So let's discuss in detail. So lstream means we are trying to remove the blank space from the given string. So let's suppose we had a table like, so let me show you the table. So this is our existing table. You can see, so this is emp table. So you will see in the emp name we had this data. So let's suppose we had employee number 3. So you can see the Anderson data is present. So Anderson, we had given a left hand side space, so single space is present. So let's suppose if we are trying to fetch the data like our normal query, that is select star from emp, where emp name is equal to, in single quote, Anderson. So if we are trying to fetch the data by our traditional or normal query, so we will not get the output, because in Anderson we are having the blank space. So you will see there is no data available. So for that purpose we are using left side trim. So let's see what is the syntax of left side trim. So this is the syntax. So you will see in this query that select star from emp where ltrim emp name is equal to Anderson. So this is the syntax. So you have to add this statement. So lstream method or lstream function we have to use, and the parameter we should give the column name, that is emp name. So this is the parameter. So we are interested to know emp name. We are interested to know we are interested to fetch the data whose emp name is Anderson, which is having space at its left hand side. So let us try to run this query. So if I run this query, we will get the output as all the data of Anderson has been fetched. So likewise, if any left side space is present, whether whichever it may be, single space, double space, or multiple spaces. So if you are using ltrim, all the spaces will be eliminated and all the data will be fetched. So this is about ltrim. So let's take another example. So this is one of the example. Also, if you know the exact spaces before any of the value, then you can print by giving a single space. So in this query I had given a single space. So by using this query also you will get the output. So this is the output. Now let's work on the dual table. So this is the dual table. So in this you will observe that I want to fetch the data of this particular name, that is Suhas. So I had given the blank space over its left hand side. So if I am adding, if I am using the method called ltrim, then you will get the data of this Suhas. So you will see that the data is obtained. So likewise, the ltrim is used. Now let's move to the next part, that is rtrim. So rtrim stands for right hand side trim. So if at all any right hand side space is present, then you can use this command, or you can say the method or function, that is rtrim. So before moving further, let us insert a data which is having right hand space. So I'm inserting the data. So insert into emp. So we are working on the emp table. So emp name, so this is the column name, and values as Suraj. So let's fire the query. Yes, so the one row is inserted. So let's view the data. So select star from emp. So you will see here the Suraj data has been inserted, who is having right hand side space. So we had given manually the space on right hand side. So if we try to fire the query by using this rtrim, we will get the exact data of the Suraj. So if I run this query, yes, the data of Suraj is obtained. So let's try to run the query by our traditional method, that is select star from emp where emp name is equal to, in single quote, Suraj. So we don't know the space present on the right hand side. So if we try the query by using normal method, so we will not get any output. Yes, so there is no output. So that's why if you are confused that you don't know the space on right hand side or left hand side, then you have to go with the methods called ltrim and rtrim. So these are the methods. Now next, ninth number is rtrim. So rtrim stands for, it removes the blank space from both sides. So we know we have inserted the data of Suraj. So we know the spaces are present on the right hand side. So let's run this query. So again, the data will be fetched. Yes, the data is fetched. So likewise, we know we have the data of Anderson. We have the right and left hand side spaces. Let me show you. So this is Anderson. So we know there are spaces on the right hand side. So if I am using simply trim command, it will trim the spaces on the right hand side as well as on left hand side. So again we will get the output of the Anderson. So let us fire the query. Yes, so that the data is obtained. So likewise the trim works. Now the next command is L padding. So what is L padding? So L padding means the it combines the given string with special characters from left hand side. Actually, it should be LHS. So left hand side, we are combining the data or string with the special characters. So let's take an example. So this is our requirement. So suppose if I want to print the bank account number. So normally the bank account number is printed, all the data, all the initial characters are given in with the special characters. So the characters are hidden. So this is used in this case. So this is our requirement. Suppose this is our requirement that I want to print only last four digits. So let's see how to print this particular requirement. So let's work on the dual table. So this is our dual table. So select L padding. So left hand padding. So see the first parameter. So in this Lpad, we have to give three parameters. So this is first, this is second, and this is third. So what does this first parameter mean? That how much what are the last four digits? So the last four digits are specified. So 10 I want to print. Next, what is the total number of the string? So there are 10 characters in a string. So this is total number. And next, the special character which you want to add before these four characters. So this is the meaning of this particular L padding function. So let's try to run this query. So let's check whether we are getting the expected output or not. So if I run this query, you will get last four digits are only printed and rest of all are replaced by the special character. So this is how we are using L padding. So now let's work on the EMP table. So let me show you first the EMP table. Yes, so this is our EMP table. In this, I want to print all the phone numbers, but only I want to show the last four digits. So how to print the last four digits? So this is our requirement. So requirement is print only last four digits of the phone number column. So let's see how to print. So see here, in this case, first, now we will try to extract only the last four digits of the EMP phone column. So how to extract only last four column? By using substring. So we had already discussed about substring in the previous video. If you have not watched the previous video, please go and watch the video. I have provided the link in the description box. So select substring. Now we want the employee phone number. From that employee phone number, I want only last four digits. So the total characters are of length 10. So you can see, let's consider the first phone number. So I want to print only last four digits. So count the digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from 7 to 10, I want to print the digits. So what does this substring prints? So it prints sub part of the string. So substring function is used, substring, and first parameter is column name. So EMP name is given, and from where you want to print the from the place of 7. So from the place of 7, starting point is 7 and end point is 10. So we will print only last four digit of the column EMP phone. So let's try to run this query. So if I run this query, so we will get the phone number column with last four digits. So we have got the substring. Now what is our requirement? Our requirement is to show only last four digits, and left hand side we have to show with the special characters. So let's use our Lpad function. Now we will apply Lpad function on this particular query. So let's see how it is applied. So select Lpadding. So Lpadding, I want to show only the some last four digits. So that's why Lpadding. And in this particular function, we had used the above subquery. So this is the subquery which we had used now. So you can see the upper query which we used to fetch the last four digits. That query as it is we have used in this Lpadding function. So this is the first parameter. So from this parameter we will get the last four digits, comma. Then second parameter shows the total number of string or total number of digits, that is 10, and I want to replace it by @ symbol. So let's try to run this query. Let's see whether we are getting this expected output. Yes. So we have got the column phone number which shows only last four digit and rest is shown by the special character. So likewise, we can work on a desired column to print the data. Then, if you are interested to know the length of this particular query, or we can say that the length of this particular string, then you can apply the length function. So again, we had learned the length function in the previous video. So you can use this length function, and you can use the above query into this particular uh, function. So if I run this query, you will get the output as total count of the phone number is 10. So this is how we work on this particular function. Now the next is R padding, that is right hand side padding. So the function works same as it is, only the right hand side part will be hidden. So let's just use the same query which we had used in the above method. So if I run this query, we will get the same output, similar output, only the first four digits are shown and rest of the digits are hidden. So likewise, we can work with this particular query, or we can say right padding is done. So, so let us work on this particular query. So let me show you the phone number of this column of this table. So this is phone number. So in this R padding, what we are doing is we will show the right hand part. Only the right hand part will be shown and rest will be hidden in R padding. So all the right hand part will be hidden. So we are interested to show only the initial four digits. So let's use the substring query. So in the substring query, we will try to fetch first four digits. So EMP name, select substring from EMP phone and first letter and fourth digit. We can say first digit and four digits. So if we try to run this query, we will get only first four letters of the phone number. Now we will work on this particular query. So if I apply R padding in this first argument, I have used the above query. In the first argument, I have used the above query, that is substring. So from this substring, we will get this four digits, initial four digits, and second parameter is total digits, that is 10, and it should be replaced by the star. So let's try to run this query. So if you run this query, you will get the output as first four digits are visible and last are not visible. It is replaced by the special character. Now next, let's work on the concat function. So what is concat function? So it combines more than one string, or we can say it combines more than one column. So let me show you the data in the EMP table. So in EMP table, let's work on the address 1 and address 2. So EMP ID 1, EMP ADD 2. So I want to concatenate this two address in a single column. So how to concatenate? So let's see the query. So select EMP add 1. So address 1 I want to select, and you can see the symbol of concatenation. So this is the symbol of concatenation. Then you have to use the space for using space, you have to give the space in the single inverted commas. And again the symbol of concatenation. Then second column, that is emp add 2. So the second column is used as, so this is alias. So the column name will be full address from emp table. So let me repeat, select, we are concatenating the two columns, that is emp address 1 and emp address 2. So emp add 1, so this column, concatenation sign in the single inverted commas, the space, then again single again the symbol, and column number 2, that is emp2 as. So this is alias, so the column name will be full address from emp table. So if you run this query, so this is the output. So full address will be shown in the single column, so Kharghar and sector 12. So this is how the concatenation is done. Now let's suppose this is our existing table, and from this table what is my requirement? So this is the requirement, you will see the requirement. So my requirement is to show employee name and employee salary in between the, in between these two columns. I want to show this symbol, so this all should be printed in the single column. So let's take an example. So focus on the first data. So the name of employee is Pam and salary is 5,500. So in between these two columns, so these two columns should be concatenated, and in between the space should be replaced by this particular symbol. So this will be the expected output of the first row. So likewise we have to print all the rows. So let's see how to print all the rows. So let's see what is the query. So you can see the query, select emp name, the first column name, then concatenation sign, and in single inverted commas we have to specify the symbol which you want to print in between the two strings. So this is the symbol, again concatenation sign, emp salary, this is second column from emp. So let's try to run this query. So this is the output. So you can see the name and salary, name and salary. So subsequent data has been printed out. If specific column is null, only this sign will be printed, rest now next you can see in the serial number 9, only we are having the employee name, the salary is not present, so that's why it is showing null. So only the blank space has been shown here. So this is how the function works. Now next, point number 13 function is sound x. So what does this sound x returns? So it returns the same pronunciation word with different spelling. So let me show you the table. So from this table you will observe that the name, in the name column you will see the Sandeep. So there are two Sandeeps whose pronunciation is same but the spellings are different. So let's see how this function works. Now, so what is the syntax? So select star from emp table name where soundx function is used, and in this parameter is given as employee name. So soundx function and employee name is given, which is equal to soundx, again soundx function and parameter as the name of employee. What is the name of employee? Sandeep, which is written in the single quote, right? So likewise the query is written. So let's see the uh, whether we are getting the output. So yes, so we have written here spelling as SANDIP, but it is returning the value SNDEEP also. So the both e names are having same pronunciation, so that's why the soundx function returns all the columns, or we can say all the names whose are pronunciating the same as which is specified. So next, replace function. So what is the replace function? Let's see. So it replaces a specific word with the desired word. So let's take an example. So from our table, from this particular table, I want to replace. See what is the query? Select emp name. So from emp name as alias original name. So first column will be of original name. Then replace function is used, and in this there are three arguments. So the column name and A. A means the letter which you are desired or which you wish to replace, and Z means it should be replaced by Z. So A should be replaced by Z. So this is the meaning of this function. As replaced, so the column name will be replaced from EMP. So let me run this query. So if I run this query, we will see the output as original column of employee name is written here. So you can see the first string is PAM, and what we have specified here is A should be replaced by Z. So all the A values are replaced by the Z. So PA is there, A is replaced by Z, SA, again A is replaced by the Z, then next A. Now this capital A is present, so that's why it is not replaced. So it is case sensitive. So the string is always case sensitive. So capital A is not replaced by the Z. So only small letter is replaced by the small z. Next, you can see TAN. So TAN again it is replaced by the Z. Next, SANDIP. Now again A is replaced by the Z. So likewise this function works. Next, now let's work on the capital letter. So concentrate on the next query, that is select employee name as original, replace EMP name. The first column should be replaced S by Z. So capital S we have specified, it should be replaced by Z. So let's run this query. So you will see that this particular original column. Now SAM. So capital S is replaced by the Z. So capital S and Z. So likewise Sandeep, S is replaced by the Z. So likewise Suraj, S is replaced by the Z. Now small s is not replaced. So see in Anderson, small s remains same. So again it is case sensitive. And now last function is reverse. So what does this reverse does? So it reverses the string. So let us work on the same column, that is select employee name as original, and reverse function is used, and the parameter is given as EMP name. So as reversed, so this is alias name and from EMP. So if we run this query, let's see what is the output. Yes, so original is PAM and we are reversing. So MAP. Likewise SAM, MAS. So likewise, let's see the example of Nick. So NIK is given. So KCIN. So likewise, the reverse function works. So I hope these things are pretty clear. So this completes the first function, that is character or string function. So this is the first built-in function in Oracle PL/SQL. So the next remaining functions like numeric, group, date and miscellaneous function we will cover in the next video. So stay tuned, and if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, so please do subscribe and press the bell icon. So thank you all and have a wonderful day.